nature of scripture, right? Nature of scripture. I think that's all. So when because of this nature of the Bible, when we try to interpret, we must look into the and yeah, that's very important for us. Too much disturbance. Host, please control that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So therefore, the first task in interpretation is called exegesis. Exegesis, E-X-E-G-E-S. Yeah. The first task is called exegesis. Exegesis.
Not clear, sir.
Not with that. So I
Not
will
clear.
once again. Okay. One way do it. Okay. How is now? Is it clear now? Say something. It's clear now. Pastor Narendra must mic it on that way. I will leave and join again. Okay, left mic. Okay. Is that okay? Do.
Okay. Okay.
Right. What is that? Now, okay. Can you hear? Is it okay? Audible? Is it clear? Not clear still. Oh, it's names are here, but I don't know they are not responding, so no idea.
Pastor Narendra, mic off akan para. Pastor.
Yeah, his mic is working. Pastor Narendra.
Problem है.
Network
problem है.
Please mute your mic. Okay. Is it clear now? Echo. Mute and mute us. Hello, is it clear to everyone? Am I audible? Echo. How is it? Again, Pastor Narendra's phone is in my case on. Yeah.
Pastor Narendra Kumar, please mute your mic. Pastor Narendra Kumar, please mute your mic.
Oh, problem.
Your mic is on.
वो slide है
Mm. Okay. Is it clear now? This host, can we control that? No control. Host can do that thing. Or somebody who knows how to control that phone. Making sound. Okay. Can you hear me? No, Pastor Narendra Kumar ji. Please mute your phone mic. Too much disturbance. Yeah. Mute mic. Sister, clear ആണോ? ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കാമോ? കേൾക്കാമോ? ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കാമോ?
പറഞ്ഞു തുടങ്ങിക്ക് നോക്കാം.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I told about the first task of the interpreter. The first task of the interpreter is called exegesis. And exegesis is the careful, systematic study of the scripture to discover the original intended meaning. It is the careful, systematic study of the scripture to discover the original intended meaning.
Not clear, Pastor.
Clear now?
Not clear.
Oh. You cannot hear or disturbance, no? Let me find again and join. Okay, you can go out and come. Okay. We'll check like that. Maybe I don't know. Yeah. How is it now? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Better.
Okay. Better. Okay. The interpretation is exegesis. Exegesis is the careful, systematic study. Careful, careful means we need to give the full attention. And systematic means in order, an orderly study of the scripture to discover the original intended meaning. What meaning the author intended? Original here is understood. Yeah, that same meaning we have to find out. The attempt to find out that meaning is called exegesis. Okay. Yeah. Is that audible? Can you hear me? I see. Okay. Subi Shaji, are you here? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Brother Kishore. Subi Shaji. I can't see you, but hope you can hear me. Yeah. Okay. See, when you off the video, no idea. I'm in total another world. So I have no idea whether you're hearing or listening or understanding or anything. Okay. So please respond in between. So this is a historical task because we look where in which yes. Okay. So which time, which author, which culture, and to whom he was written, who were the first audience. Okay. That's all important factors. So we want to
Nothing can be heard.
okay. Yes. So this is a basically a historical task. It is the attempt to hear the word as the recipients the same way they understood. How they understood it, the same way we are called exegesis. Okay. So when you do that, there are guidelines for us to follow that so that we may reach into the right meaning the true meaning and also the original meaning. Okay. And there is a problem is that exegesis means, we take the Bible, that is called ek. The word ek means out of, take it out. We don't give anything into the Bible, but we take from the Bible. That is a major thing. We will discuss that later also, but you must understand, always we do exegesis, no eisegesis. Okay, we don't put anything into the Bible, but you always take from the Bible. And whenever you interpret, whenever you preach, whenever you teach, you must always remember, whenever you read also, even for meditation, we are giving anything to what, putting our mind or brain or understanding or tradition or knowledge, yes, nothing putting what take from the Bible to us, not be into the Bible, let it speak to us. Okay. So that must be attitude, and we must clear the mind. Our increased position, we must approach the Bible. That are basic lessons of interpretation. Okay, I hope you all know that. It's very common. Yeah. So exegesis when not allowing the Bible to speak to us, then we will speak to the Bible and we'll put all that is in our mind, our ideas, our knowledge, experience into the Bible. Many times it happens. That's why people do wrong conclusions, because they read their preconceived theology, preconceived ideas. They put into the Bible all that they have experienced. And when they read that, oh, it is exactly okay. Yeah. You need to know certain things. We must know certain elements related to the passage. We need to know biblical language. We must know the Jewish or Hellenistic.
ना पापा हैं एक सवाल पूछ सकते हैं आप
Okay. Yeah, we must know the Semitic background or the Hellenistic background. The Bible is written in two languages, two backgrounds. So we have a basic understanding about that background. Okay. Yes. Of course, we don't and Hebrew, all of us are not able to do that. But even then, even though we do not know the languages, but still we can find the original meaning. If we have the patience, if we are trusting in God, and if you are sincere, a sincere seeker can easily find out the true meaning of the scripture. Yes. Yes, we must have the patience to carefully and seriously search the meaning. If you have that mind and you are patient enough, you will be able to find out the truth. Okay. The key is to learn the text carefully. And must read it carefully. The passage. Yeah. How you read is important. Okay. As I told you, when we read the Bible, how you read is very important because many times it happens is we read with our own preconceived idea, a premeditated thought. We have already come to a conclusion in our mind, and then with that conclusion we read the Bible, then we will not be able to find the true meaning because we have already reached the conclusion, and then for that conclusion we support the Bible or take the Bible as a support to our conclusion. That is the method of the denomination. You know, people already have a then they share the Bible for that's why there are many many cults, many groups are there, lot of denominations, because people approach the Bible with their already a preconceived idea or a premeditated theology or predetermined philosophy or theology they have already in their mind, which that they read. Then they will think that, okay, see, this is the same, what I believe. Yeah. Yes. Two questions you have to ask. They are first one related to the context and questions which are not related to the context also. The context is very important, okay? And there are two kinds of context also. Context also two kinds. Number one is the historical and literary context. Yeah. Yeah. There are two kinds of context. Number one is literary, historical, and second one is literary context. Historical means in what time. Literary means what kind of literature this is. Time and culture. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll study one by one. First one is the historical context. The historical context, it may be different from one book to other book because books are written in different times, different culture. So the historical context is differing from one book to other. So, but anyway, every book has a historical context. We are looking into that because every book is written in some time in the history. And it's a historical record. It's not some tales or some stories, historical facts. So we must look into historical background, historical context. Yeah. Yeah, historical background, historical context. Look into many things. Number one is the time and culture of the author and his readers. What time the author wrote, to whom he spoke, what was that situation, what was that culture in which they lived. So the culture plays a very important role. So look into that culture also. That means the geographical and the topographical and political factors that are relevant to the author's setting, the political, geographical, and topographical, all the things that are related to the author. Yeah. Where he wrote, what was the condition or culture in which he was living, and he was writing this. Yes. And also the occasion of the book, because every book has an occasion to write. Okay. In the Psalms, we read that in the time when Absalom was against, Absalom became against, or he was running. David was running from Absalom. He wrote this Psalm. That we have this particular context or particular system for writing that, or occasion for writing that. I know every Pauline letters, it was written because of an occasion. There was an occasion, there was a reason, or there was an okay. Yes. So the prophetic oracles, and also you can see that it was a response to the people's sin or people's rebellion. So there was a historical occasion for giving that prophecy, yeah, or that psalm or that letter. Every passage has an occasion to answer that. Okay. Or so look into that. That will give us an insight into understanding the meaning, what was intended by the author. Yes. So all these matters are very important for understanding the true meaning. That is called the historical context. Yeah. For example, if you want to understand the parables of Jesus, we have to know the historical, the customs of Jesus' day, at least some idea, about the customs of that day. Then only we'll be able to interpret the parables. Who are the Pharisees? Why there are Pharisees and Sadducees is called? Why they say that? Why there is difference between the Pharisees? No, because they say that Pharisees believe in resurrection, and the Sadducees do not believe in resurrection. They are bringing such questions and all. So we must know that who are they and what is system and custom of that time of Jesus. Then only we will be able to understand the parables of Jesus. Yeah, in the same way, every passage has some cultural or some historical connection. So we have to understand that so that we may reach into the right meaning of that passage. Okay. Yes. Second is the literary context. The literary context means in which kind of literature it is. That is the reading something in its context. Yeah. Whenever you read something, we must read with that context. The context in which he spoke or he wrote it. What was the context to speak? For example, Jesus said to the rabbi or a lawyer, you go and do that, like that. You also do like that. What was that? You also go and do likewise. So what was the context? He said that. And he also Jesus said that many people misuse that. Many people wrongly understand. They misinterpret that passage. That those who have will be given more, and those who do not have will be taken whatever they have also. Yeah. So people think that those who are rich people, they'll be given more money, and the poor will be not be given anything. All that they have also will be taken. It's not the meaning. We must look into that context in which Jesus spoke that words. So if you take that verse out of that context, it can mean anything. So that literary context is very, very vital to understand the meaning. For example, one more example is Jesus said, thy faith has made you whole, or thy faith has saved you. Yeah. People think that your faith will save you. Whatever faith it may be, no problem. Your faith will save you. That's what they interpret. That's not the context. Now see, when you wrongly take the context and wrongly interpret, or taking the passage out of the context, it means anything, and it becomes totally a heretical teaching. So we need to look and interpret the passage in its context. The context is a very, very important place in interpretation. And we saw the two contexts, the historical and the literary. Yeah. The literary context means that words only have meaning in sentences. And for the most part, biblical sentences only have meaning in relation to the preceding and succeeding sentences. Yes, that's the literary context. The context means the words we take. So we have to look into the previous verse and the words that come after that. The previous verse and the preceding verses are very, very important in understanding the meaning of a particular words. Okay. So we must not understand, read or understand any portion in isolation. We have to take that passage and understand it in the same context. Not take it out of the context, but in the context we have to keep it there and understand it. As I gave you the example, yeah. If you take the out of the passage, the sentence, you can mean anything. But when you understand it, the clear the context, the meaning is very plain. Jesus didn't say that whatever faith you may have, it will save you. No. Jesus said, your faith has saved you, because their faith was in Jesus. They believed in Jesus, and that saved them, that helped them. So the literary context is very important, and literary context means the previous and preceding verses of a particular verse. Yeah. or a paragraph means the preceding and previous paragraphs are very important to understand the meaning of a particular paragraph. Yes. Okay. So when we read the Bible, as we try to interpret, we need to go into that same line the author is taking us through. In the line of thought, the author is developing, synthetically developing the idea. So we have to go in the same level, same line, so that we may reach into the right meaning intended by the author. We may not miss it. Okay. Yeah. Because the author, every author is developing a theme. He is presenting a theme and he is developing and reaching into a conclusion. He properly concludes it, adequately conclude with the proper conclusion. So he is slowly and steadily building up one by one, a thought upon the other thought. So he's bringing everything and synthetically developing it to the conclusion. So we have to go in the same line of thought of the author. Yes. This is very important. Okay. Okay. Sorry for disturbances, too much technical problem, and also some disturbance from others. Sorry, extremely sorry for that. I don't know what that happened today. Okay. Today I want to conclude here because of disturbances and time is up. Any questions you have, please you can ask. If anything is not clear, and I can explain or I can repeat, or we'll close here. Hello.
Yes,
All are
sir.
gone. Okay.
No